Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mike,
I'm Duran.
I'm Trey.
and this is Before We Forget the Podcast. Trey, Duran, got a question for y'all.
What is that?
Are the Chiefs three-peating this year?
Absolutely. Who gonna stop them?
This
That's the question.
this
That's the
man,
question.
Who gonna stop them?
they gonna stop themselves
How?
because they just too confident.
I don't think
It ain't
They
no such
too
thing as
confident.
being
I don't
too
think that-
confident.
They too confident.
No, they not.
They think
it's
they
the issue.
they think they're gonna win it, and that's what's gonna take them down.
That's the thing. You should think you gonna win. Ain't nobody go. Ain't none of the teams doing that with them right now. Literally.
I was gonna say,
But check it out though.
Seconds away from losing.
I mean, that might have been true, but look how the attitude they had, all that unsportsmanlike conduct. My boy likely came off in here and said tripping.
He was upset.
He was upset. That boy was hot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, it wasn't that deep. I get it, but it's on camera, dog. They didn't cheat you. He was, but they didn't cheat him. It's on camera. Your toe got to be longer, bro. Get your big
I
toe.
will
gotta get
say, yeah,
longer.
winning by a toe is like
Ooh,
crazy.
yo, wild.
But I think there's a few teams they got to watch. I think Houston's going to be one to watch for them.
100%.
Houston looks good this year.
100%.
They were good last.
And I'm not saying that the other teams suck. I'm saying I don't know what it is about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, but they play them and they get frazzled. They be so look. Prime example. Last year we playing in the playoffs, right? We
Yep.
playing against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yep.
And that's what Joe Burrow is, right?
Yeah.
So laser focused the whole game. I was watching that man play. I was really looking at him. He was doing the thing, and somewhere along the lines, he lost focus. And when he lost focus, it was terrible. It was all bad. Chiefs saw it, took advantage of it. Game over.
Let's-
Jalen Hurts, Eagles, dominate. I mean, I was like, how come I never heard about Jalen Hurts? Like, who is this? Hey, what you do? Oh, they doing it. I was like, hey, sorry, Patty, it's over for you. Somewhere along the lines,
Let's be honest. I think Joe Burrow's overrated. I think people keep trying to compare him to Patrick Mahomes and say he's better. Yeah. And this man has gotten to the NFL and he has won 0 rings.
He haven't, but he played a heck of a season though.
He made it there once, but yeah, like
But yeah,
I just feel like he doesn't do what he's supposed. Him and Josh Allen.
I was gonna say Josh Allen's in that.
He's another one where he could be great, but there's just something that's keeping him away from it.
I agree.
It's like
I'll tell you what it
It's
is.
Patrick.
yeah, he said
Might be Patrick, but look, Kelsey agree, him and Josh Allen. Might be Patrick, but I think it's the fact that they're not on the Broncos.
Man, shut up. Anyway, man, worry about them. My man talking about they got a plan for the
Y'all
future.
left Russ in the kitchen for way too long.
No, we didn't. I think they took Russ out the kitchen too early.
As a matter of fact,
Last year,
I do.
Russ was actually cooking last year.
I agree with him.
But then they're like, restructure your contract.
But look though,
Russ said, "No, you ain't paying me less to get out the kitchen
man,
or to
the thing-
stay in here at least."
The thing is with him, I just felt like the camp didn't like him.
I think
They-
the coach.
They didn't like him, and I felt like he was the quarterback for them. Because what other quarterback are you going to get? Who else is out here doing something?
They got Justin Fields.
We could have gotten Justin
I like
Fields.
Justin
Now
Fields.
the freaking Steelers are sitting there with Russ and Justin.
That's crazy. I ain't saying Russ is going to be doing some like astronomical numbers, but I feel like he was good enough to get your offense moving.
Russ could have got us at least to the playoffs,
Definitely.
Yeah,
which
he
would have
made it
broke a streak.
competitive.
Had they put us in those last 2 games, Russ could have got us there. But egos collide. So
Meanwhile, you got people leaving the Chiefs and coming back to the Chiefs. Like
everybody who played
we-
for the
He comes
Chiefs.
back.
they about to summon
just
everybody
ridiculous.
like the Avengers, and
Juju left, and guess who's back? Juju.
because Juju wasn't doing nothing when he was there. I guess he had bad juju, huh?
He went to New England, didn't he?
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
And,
He
yeah,
had a little injury.
Tyrann Mathieu, have you heard about him since he left the Chiefs?
yeah,
He's been doing all right, guy.
yeah. Down in New Orleans, yeah. And New Orleans actually looked good this year
Yeah,
too.
they're nice.
I don't know where the hell they came from, but they look good.
First 2 games haven't punted one.
Everybody looked good throughout the year till like, we get to the end and they start becoming
Don't say everybody.
problems.
Don't say everybody, because y'all not stressed. See, look, y'all went through 50 years of stressing with them Chiefs.
Y'all beating a dead horse.
last
50
year.
years.
Yes, 50.
Last year.
You act like 50 years ain't 2 lifetimes for some people.
So when they get 3,
Y'all went through 2 generations of not winning.
when they win for this 3-peat, what's gonna be y'all excuse?
Y'all
for it?
not winning a 3-peat.
Oh,
We
winning.
are.
Y'all
winning.
not. I'm telling you, if I
Yeah.
gotta tackle Patrick Mahomes myself, y'all are not winning a 3-peat.
And you know what? Honestly, I'm impressed that he was able to scramble as good as he is doing because he wasn't doing that. And now it's every year he just get better and better. Like, I mean, he really going for the biscuit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That first game made me nervous, and it wasn't even against us. But when I seen Worthy run,
Oh, he's fast.
Mm,
yeah.
Boy, let me tell
I
you
said,
something.
damn, Tyreek back.
Yeah, that boy's quick.
Everybody coming back. So I
But
mean,
are
I
they
don't
gonna
even put it
form-
behind me that
How was
Tyreek will
Brown
be
out
back.
all year?
He ain't
That-
coming. He ain't
See,
coming
and
back.
that kind of scared me.
I was like, damn.
So I was like, ugh. But still, next year,
But yeah, I think we're gonna sign him back.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, I'm excited, and I'm not even a real big football fan because that's something it's our city. We live here. So them doing something that nobody hasn't done in football is just crazy because who's going to do that?
Hey.
We might not never live to see that in our lifetime where a team win 3 back to back to back like that.
I mean, nobody's ever done it. But I can tell you this, regardless of if somebody does it
I'm
or
talking about
not.
sports wise too.
I mean, that's what.
Yeah.
Well, the Lakers did it, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
basketball, is
I think
known
lots of
for
teams have done
them to
it.
do something
World
like
Series,
that. But like to see it in football is crazy, and then to be in a city that's doing it. Because when you think about Kansas, they always say we don't got nothing, we don't do nothing. So now we got the Chiefs.
Well, I'll tell you this:
Oh,
to be
wow.
in the city that's doing it right now is ridiculous. To have to hear that all the time, it's just ridiculous, man. And then to work at a place that's sponsored by them,
Red Friday every week.
Hey, y'all be gangbanging over there.
I
Right.
will not. No, regardless of what happens, unless they give me 6 figures, I am not gonna convert over
He still ain't
to a
gonna
Chiefs
do it.
fan.
They'll let him lie to y'all like
I
that.
am, and even if they give me 6 figures, I'm still gonna be wearing my Broncos shirt underneath it.
That's all right.
But
Nah,
I will
It's
say,
underneath. It's
Yeah, underneath.
I will say, for the first time in public, I did wear a Chiefs shirt. I got paid for it. My job paid me. They was like, "Here's your shirt.
See,
Wear it on this
and
day."
gang
I was
banging.
like, "I mean,
They-
you paying me, okay?"
They's gonna pull your boy to the side. I said, put the Chiefs jacket on.
But that's the first time in public I've like actually worn one, and it burned the whole time.
I'm excited. I, like,
I was like, "Why am I still red? The shirt's gone."
I'm dead. I'm excited. I think it's something dope. And then everybody that's like saying that's not gonna happen is just hating because I'm like, it's gonna take something bizarre. So now
There's a lot
instead
of
of the
factors.
instead of the team being good, our offense is decent now. We got Chris Jones. I don't know what happened to him. My man took a shot of something.
Chris
the
Jones
Hulk,
is crazy.
Hulk juice. He was going crazy. And now, like, I watched him when we won the Super Bowl last year, and he was going crazy. And this year, my man just got like explosive defense. I'm like, don't tire yourself
It ain't
out
just
too
this
early.
year. That man is every
Always,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just
He
like, that's
sat out a
it's
few games
crazy.
last year and was like,
Well, yeah.
"Y'all got to pay me." And then when they finally agreed to, that
First
man
game back.
started late
Bam.
and still got 10 sacks that season easily.
Yeah. Crazy. But like just to be there is just wild. And then it's like my boy Pacheco, like he
Just got hurt,
just
though.
just
That's
took me
big.
it,
Yeah,
that would have
like a
been
couple weeks.
dangerous.
Yeah, but he got hurt, and then what'd y'all do? Went back and got Kareem Hunt, who was just he was sitting over there with the Browns trying to figure out what the hell he's gonna do.
We'll see what he shapes out to be.
I feel like
I think we'll use
with him and Edward, I feel like him and Clyde played the
Clyde's
same.
taking a mental break right
Is he?
now. He's got PTSD from college.
Wow. Well, I
And
mean,
that's good that he is
they have
taking
the same
time to
type
deal
game,
with
in
it,
my
though.
opinion.
But yeah, them two together and then Pacheco coming back, yeah, it'll be.
Like our offense,
Steals looking
once
like
our
he's gonna be
offense
all right.
get going,
And then
later
y'all
in
picked
the
up
year,
P-Ron.
ooh, that's gonna be nasty. Imagine
P-Ron
the routes.
P-Ron was what we needed last year, and I feel like when Russ left,
Did you guys not have him last year?
we did.
Okay.
We did. We picked him up last year, and him and Russ He was. I mean, he was what Williams wasn't. No, Javonte Williams was more of a speed guy.
Okay.
So he
Same,
was,
like, opposite,
yeah. So we had one who could like punch through, and then we had one who was more quickening. But now we just got Javonte Williams who can't get nowhere because they know how to stop him. And then it's rough. Rough out here. I ain't gonna lie, it's rough out here for a Broncos fan, but I will guarantee this. The last time we played y'all, we beat y'all. And this year, we gonna beat y'all again.
We ain't losing Durant.
No. And you know what? I'm glad they played the Ravens first because I wanted to see what Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson was gonna do.
They didn't look good last week,
But
week 1 they looked.
because I feel like Lamar is somehow prone to injury more now that his career is progressing. It seems like they keep saying there's something wrong with him. They won't say exactly what it is. They just say he had to sit out or they had to put him down. And I'm just like, so if y'all lose Lamar, which I got, because I mean, I got Derrick Henry, but that's not a quarterback.
No, but I think I actually think if they lose Lamar, they really wouldn't be losing much. And here's why. Here's why though. Let me
I don't know who
explain.
their backup is.
I don't know who their backup is either, but I feel like if their backup can at least throw the ball, Derrick Henry can run it. But right now with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, I feel like Derrick is kind of impeding on what Lamar
No, he
normally
is,
does. Which if they play it right and they do it right, they can have some good
But
plays between the two.
Yeah, I think it would be if they use Lamar less on that run though, it's gonna, I think, benefit. them,
Like,
though, in that
yeah,
aspect,
because when he does take
not-
off,
yeah, it's
it's like,
And
damn, we
DBs are
wasn't
gonna fall
expecting
back,
that.
Linebackers, and then on a pass, and just easy 15 yards.
Yeah.
And you got to
Good
think
choice.
too, with Derrick Henry, he could also be a blocker. He could run a route, and then if some things turn around, that's a big dude to be trying to run past. And it just take a second. You give Lamar a little hole to run through, it's over.
So Kelsey said, "What about the Lions?" And I think
like
the
Dan
Lions.
Campbell a lot.
So last year the Lions won me over. I
They won me over
found
when they had the
myself.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I watched that and I was like, okay, I'm a Lions fan after that.
I found myself rooting for them throughout the season when they weren't playing us, and I was just like, man, I don't know why these Lions have
Just,
got me,
yeah,
but
they were fun to watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they got to be doing something because I heard on Madden they caused mayhem, caused people to go crazy. They ain't gonna rate you high on Madden if you ain't doing it or they don't believe in
No,
you.
last year I thought they could have went. I thought it would have been them and Chiefs.
Yeah, that's
That would have been
Yeah.
nice. It would have been nice.
I was hoping so. I had money on it.
Yo, but it's like every time we beat a team that do great like that, Eagles, 49ers, we just never see them back in that same light no more.
Yeah, now that
You don't see them back in that
Niners are
light.
looking a little rough right now. But
the Niners
I
are,
think
the
they'll
Eagles
they'll be
are,
all right. Eagles,
Boy,
they
su-
look
Yeah.
rough.
they suffering from that Cam Newton syndrome where he played against
Us.
the Broncos and he boy,
We
Peyton
broke
Manning,
Cam Newton.
he
Broke that boy.
yeah, that did something to him, and he never never
after
recuperated.
that fumble, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
They was lighting him up that game too.
But you
Defense
know
was
what?
eating him.
It was because
He
it was
getting
because
it.
the year before they tried to break us, the Seahawks. We played them first play of the game. They
the Seahawks had a mean run.
first
though,
play of
when
the
they won.
game they scored on, and we just like we had the ball. How y'all score?
They had a nasty squad when they had
Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Sherman and they had
yeah.
Beast Mode and all them. That was a nasty. That was sickening.
Only Super Bowl Russ got. We was trying to get him another one.
It's crazy. And that,
So,
I think
but
that's
here's what they're showing me right now, right? With at least with my Broncos, that it wasn't Russ. Because if you look at the gameplay, we're still throwing short checkdowns. We still not able to throw the ball. Like there's one every few where he throws a good deep pass, but it's not Russ.
I feel
They
like
need to look at Sean Payton.
I was gonna say I think Sean Payton might.
He's
Drew
too
Brees
stuck
was
in his
carrying him,
ways.
and that's the thing. That's when Russ didn't work out. It's just because
Yeah.
Sean Payton, his way or the highway type of thing.
Yep.
which is
He
crazy
did
because
not like Russ being that leader voice. that
And
he
a
was.
lot he had the locker room.
Yep.
So
but that's crazy though because you want your quarterback to be a
Yeah.
leader. He has experience. So out of everything, regardless of what he was really doing on the field, he has the experience. So at that point, it's them just figuring out the groove of what they want to do. But they can only do so much with the coaches telling you what play to do and having y'all do this, and he's like, no, I feel like we should do this. And the coach is like, nah, this is what's in the playbook. So, I mean, we'll see what they do or if they recover. Now, if the Steelers end up doing something with Russ, then what?
Steelers ain't doing nothing.
All right. Well,
They gonna end up at home like us.
well, y'all let us know. Do y'all think the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs,
Nope.
are going to do a three-peat, or somebody else going to finally come knock them out their spot? Y'all comment, like, subscribe, and we out.
Peace.